event's gonna make what 2,500 people spending roughly £30 a head on drinks. That's low end for R&B. So realistically, could clear 100 bags the bar. I swear to you, if it wasn't for the fact that there are so few venues, when he calls me this week, it's like, mate, your night was amazing. The crowd was great. When can we get you back? Fuck you! Are you crazy? Because I don't want to work with you again. Like you said with Yo-Yos, I didn't force knowing all those people when I walked into that room, but
you know, play basketball grows your...
So I know all the basketball community. Then I went to different schools. I went to like a really posh school, so I had those friends. But then I'm at my dad's in Camberwell. I've got those friends.
Would you say you're semi-privileged?
Yeah, I'd say relatively.
Yeah, bro. Listen to this.
No, it's not his fault. No, it's not his fault. I'll be honest, it's not his fault. It's just perspective, So obviously, this is my guy through and through. We've been doing business together. Bear in mind, if you look at 52 weeks, me and him genuinely make the same amount of money. He might make a odd more here and there, but generally speaking, we make the same amount of money. Bro, man turned 25. He's been giving his mum money since he was 16. His mum gave it all back to him. Bro, the way I looked at my mum and dad when I went home.
I want to discipline you!
You've been chopping when he told me, oh my shit, my 25th birthday, my mum just basically said, all the money I've been giving her is in the savings.
Yeah, so from 18, she made me pay rent for living at home. And then when I was 25, she's like, all the money you've been giving me every month, I've been putting it aside. Now take it, go and buy bonds or whatever, and then save up. Save up, get a deposit for a house.
You see what I'm saying about parents? Like, you see how sick that is, bro?
Other than putting a deposit down on that.
So from 16 to 24, or 18 to 25, he's been learning to earn money and give some to his mum. You know what I'm saying? So like paying rent, and then you now get it all back. I'm still waiting, mum, dad. They're still waiting.
You never really lacked growing up. That within reason, what you kind of needed. So you didn't just have one school trousers. You didn't just have one school shoe.
No.
Like you went on holidays when you was like 13, 12, 11. Like when was the first time you went on a family holiday? But not Nigeria.
That's the family holiday. What are those?
No, Nigeria is the family holiday. That's how it was disguised.
I'm assuming you've been on holidays outside of your...
No. So my mum's thing is traveling, and I travelled well. But my mum was a banker in the city. But my mum wasn't born here. She's New York. She came here. Her mum died when she was in her teens. So she didn't have anyone. She helped raise Axel's dad. That's why we're so close. So she couldn't go to university because she had to look after him. But somehow she managed to make it through, make a decent.
It's not easy.
It's not like she came from it. She built something,
and you benefited from
I built on that. Because in my head it's like, there's no way you can give me this. And I had the same thing to my kids. Are you crazy? Whatever you're giving me, I'm giving my kids 4, 5, 6 times.
And I'm not gonna lie to you. Maybe if I didn't have Matthew in my life, I might have gone down a different route. No, I'll be honest with you, because even like learning about credit and finance is him drilling, like him telling me.
Get Amex, start doing credit.
Stop spending money here. Why did you spend that there? Like, you know, I understand you spent this amount of money, but you know you could have spent it a bit more financially savvy. So I'm saying, I'm not saying you can't spend your money, but there's a way to do it where you please your bank account, you please your accountant, and you kind of relieve yourself from a few taxes. You know what I'm saying? He's the one that's been telling me that. Me, I'm just coasting through, man. Whereas now, most of the things that I've learned financially is through Matthew saying, man, there must be a better way of doing this, man. And he goes and finds out, and then before you know it, he shouts me.
So when's the last time you two clashed on an event? Okay, so let's say for instance, so when people do, when the two,
this is mad. You're not gonna believe this.
Okay, I want to know like the last time when you guys, maybe the first time or last time when you guys clashed on an event. If you're doing an event and let's say you have an idea and he's like hell no, or you've had an idea and it's hell no, but then the ideas happen and it's gone left or right, and how you resolved it.
So what I will say is, I was gonna say we've never argued, but we kind of have. But there's so much faith. I'll give you the two examples. There's so much faith in each other. It'd never be a hell no. And these are the two examples. One was the brunches. Taze was like, I don't get these brunches, man. What's this brunches? But we still did bad brunch. But it still popped.
As long as he agreed and he was okay with me not arriving at 12.
So
I used to pull up at 3:30.
Taze rolled in and was like, bro, this is lit.
Bro, there was one brunch we done, there was just gyal. I said, you know what? I hear it, man. I hear it. But still, for me,
I swear one of them was you took a picture and put it in the group. I said, man, come out of the house.
Bro, we're not. well, I'm not waking up at 12, but obviously it's the culture now. But he tried to get in early. Funny enough, the restaurant that we were using is around the corner. But 12 till 5. The first one we had a Ray Nephew sponsor. Everyone was drunk by 2 p.m. So it didn't even make sense. We had to dilute the rum. But my point is, he saw a space. Attacked.
And I saw that in Dubai. I saw it like a couple years before in Dubai, and I was like, someone needs to bring this to London. And it's annoying because we still kind of missed the boat. There were tons of brunches around the time we started.
But why did I say I didn't like brunches? This is where the aff in me, and you will understand because you run a restaurant. Where's the profit?
Because
the profit is exactly the same as throwing a rave.
Except
because you still got to pay for the food. So let's say a brunch ticket is £40. The chef's saying I need £20 a meal, and then the guest pays £20 on top. Ain't that the same as just throwing a rave?
It's like when I used to do at your venue. Then there was one day we done one at his venue, and I've looked around here. Then I said, "Rah, it's just me and Gabriel." Bro, there was no man. So the girl said to me, "Rah, why did you stop the brunch?" I said I had to hop from table to table to talk to all girls. It was so tiring. I said, doing raves is easier.
It's demanding, bro.
Let's fast forward now from Faded. So Faded was 12 years. Okay, you guys decided to knock it on the head. Okay. Now I'm not saying that it was calculated, but it seemed like there was a transition from Faded to R&B. Now the brand of R&B and slow jams, from what I can see, is Chucky and Taser presents R&B and slow jams. Now the reason why I wanted to mention you is because I've got an inkling that you're involved. Okay, maybe you are, maybe you're not, I don't know. But I've got an inkling that you're involved. And I like to talk about egos. And I was having this conversation with someone the other day that a lot of times people could make money, but they don't because of their ego. Meaning, for instance, somebody could be like, whisper in your ear, "Hey, Matthew, how come it's just says Chucky and Taser?" Like, "Well, go on, G, like, don't you think you should be getting your name on there?" At the same time, why? I said, because someone's had a conversation with me before about this R&B, but I said, what for? Is he making bread? Who cares? Who cares? But you see, egos. The way it kicks in, who cares?
One thing I have to say, I don't know if it's when I've done shrooms. I don't know if it's when I've done shrooms, but you see that ego thing, lost it time ago. But again, like I said to you earlier, because of what I do, it comes across as if no, you haven't. Brother, the ego thing doesn't mean anything to me. He knows. You see, when it comes to, for example, VIP, I don't want to put no one in VIP. You've heard me argue. I don't care about that VIP stuff. I don't care. But to other people that have nothing on their CV, I've got to be a VIP. So the disparity between someone who should be a VIP and someone who's asking to be a VIP has annoyed me for so many years. I don't give a fuck about it. I give a fuck about what's in my bank account. And at the end of the day, there's been deals that's been offered to me where they're like, knock it on the head with Matthew. Take your contract back. Same with him. I remember you went up to Matthew and said, "Yeah, I want to do business with you. You look like the more like professional. Like, Taser's a bit too road."
Did you not understand that the two of your friends? Does he think he can talk about you like that? And you're not gonna be like, "Oh yeah, that's great. No problem. I'll break our friendship up now."
I'm not mad at them trying. They try. But at the end of the day, I've always said to Matthew, we don't have competition. No disrespect. We don't have competition. And I realised that when I remember I explained to you, when we used to go back and forth about, we've only sold 200 tickets, there's like 20 events on, but we only need 400. The population of London is like 8 million.
But even it's like even the other day when I said to you it was out here, and I said your crowd doesn't overlap. Your crowd don't overlap.
It is on Sunday. We had 2,500 people at R&B and Soul Jams in London. I don't know how many DOT had, but they did Studio 338. I think that's 1,500 cap. Room 187 did Islington and Assembly Hall. Everyday People did Box Park. Box Park Wembley.
900.
Box Park Croydon. All of these events, as far as I know, they're all sold out. They're all black events.
As long as everyone does what they need to do in regards to marketing and promotion, do you know what I'm saying? Everyone can eat. So that's why I don't look at it as, I haven't stolen anything from anyone.
So what point would you say the two of you realised that you had caught fire or you've got something with R&B? What was the wake up call? You was like, fuck,
Site 5.
shit. Site 5, And what was the jump in numbers from that event to the event before?
That wasn't, no, it was actually a relatively big
It
jump.
wasn't that big. It was 350
Amazing Grace
to
was
800.
300. That's quite big.
That's double. Come on.
That's double than
That's
big.
double. That's
Bear in mind, you're talking to two promoters who have done thousands.
Let's say faded though. This is a new concept.
No, okay, but you got to understand the expertise comes from Faded.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was going to say earlier. Like, you lot were talking about the luck of R&B and slow jams, but
No, I didn't say it's luck.
okay,
It's not luck to me.
But even if not, but like
It's not luck
we're
to me.
still 13 years worth of experience
Yeah.
before
Yeah.
we
And
got
there's
started.
other
R&B
members
and
that
slow
are part of it. But my mentor was okay. When Faded was 1 year anniversary, we did ministry. So Faded's 1 year anniversary, Chucky phoned one of our friends and said, "You need to sit down with Taser because Taser's doing something with Faded." Him and Matthew.
Don't mention him. Yeah,
Cool.
very cool. I like him.
Gone and sat down with him. He's the one that got us ministry.
Okay.
12
Is that
years
age?
later, 12 years later, we're doing business together.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it's not a luck thing. It's just
No, I didn't put it up.
no. I'm just saying for the listeners who heard luck earlier. It's not a luck thing. It's more to do with. It's like when we launched Free Shots and everyone said it was a cheat code because you've got Marv, you've got Keith, you've got Taze. You got Northwest. No. I know, but what I'm saying is it's not a cheat code. I didn't look at it as a cheat code. I just looked at it as this makes sense.
It's not. I don't think it's a cheat code.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Did you say you have a mentor or had a mentor?
We had a mentor in regards to events.
Okay.
Yeah.
We had a few.
Yeah,
In
the
fact,
few.
that's one of the reasons why our relationship built up so much. Because when Sunday Show was running, there were two guys that ran Sunday Show.
So yeah, Marvin Harrison.
Marvin Harrison and Napa. And Marvin was basically my mentor, and Napa was basically his. So we were with
events with them.
Yeah.
So there you go. So we were with each other every week, learning how to run events, learning how to promote, seeing how they did it, and then we just took what they did and put it in a different space.
Do you think you would have been? This is to both of you. Do you think you would have been as successful if you didn't have a mentor?
Nah, because having a mentor, or even just, this is the thing, you don't actually need necessarily a mentor nowadays. Now with social media, you could watch this interview.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? You can learn how to avoid making mistakes that you likely would have made. So by following Marvin and Napa, I've seen, oh shit, that doesn't work. I might have done that. Or in fact, this is a better way to do it. Or when they did it this way, that was their success rate. But now they've done it that way, that's their success rate. When I do my thing, I go straight to that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
And we don't shy away from like you're going to fail. You're going to make mistakes.
100%.
But you shouldn't shy away from that. You shouldn't. This isn't supposed to be perfect. Like full transparency. R&B just got on the cause. It wasn't the greatest because the sound wasn't the best. That's the name of the venue.
Okay.
Yeah. So in my humble opinion, it was my event, and I'm telling you, I wasn't 100% about it because the sound wasn't the greatest. But they didn't tell us that, which is understandable. But my issue is, as a brand, we want to be able to deliver 100% to our consumer. Our consumer's not going to sit there and be like, the sound was terrible because of the venue. They automatically think me and Chucky.
It's you guys, yeah.
So it's not fair on us, hence why I'm saying it. If the venue knew that the sound was going to be capped, you should have told us, because we probably would have said we're not doing the event.
So what?
Do you know what I'm saying?
Did you hear my voice? I don't think you heard
No,
my voice.
I didn't listen to the voice.
So basically, the venue have rear stack speakers that you can hire.
Okay.
Additionally on top. So we said, cool, yep, let's get that. We want to have a full sound. So I think it was like £500 plus
Extra.
VAT or whatever.
Okay.
So we agreed to that. Then a few weeks before the event, they said, by the way, the rear stack speakers aren't available anymore. We said, oh, that's fine. We'll hire in our own ones and bring them in. And they said, no,
Why?
we're not allowed rear stack speakers anymore. And we just kind of left it. Obviously, that's the reason why the sound wasn't as full. So likely the council or a neighbor or something has made a noise complaint and they've said, cool, we can't do the rear stacks. It's causing issues in this side. We can only use the front speakers.
Where is it? This area, right?
Silvertown.
Okay, Silvertown.
But the problem with that is this is going to have a knock-on effect on other promoters, because I know other nights other promoters who have done nights there, and I'm pretty sure their nights banged because of those rear stack speakers.
Okay.
So now that they can't use it because of whatever reason, maybe like you said, resident or council, whatever, it's going to affect them moving forward.
Now, when you go to find a venue for R&B, so obviously you've used several venues now. I think you've done Box Park, you've done Electric Brixton, you've done, I think, probably at least, when you started hitting the thousands, I think you've done at least maybe 5 or 6 different venues in London. Now, you did Camden Roundhouse, which I believe was probably your flagship or staple event, like your landmark when you said we've arrived.
3,000.
3,000, yeah? Now, when you go
minute,
to...
by the way.
Say again?
In a minute.
As in 1 minute.
So that's
Tickets in
3,000
one.
tickets in a minute.
Which technically mean that could have easily been 6,000 tickets gone. Easily.
I think there was 11,000 on the waiting list.
On the waiting list. So let's even say maybe
I told these
a
guys,
thousand
just
of them
do
would-
Wembley, man. Just do Wembley.
That's what I was gonna get to now.
I said that to you time ago. I said around that time. I said just do Wembley, man.
When does this drop?
Huh?
When does this drop?
Pardon?
When does this come out?
For a
Couple
week,
weeks.
a week,
Oh,
yeah, a
okay.
couple
Yeah,
weeks.
we.
Now,
Don't worry, man. They'll find out.
now
man.
looking at when you went to pick that venue in Silvertown, when you just done just now, the course, yeah?
Yeah.
Now, what can you just, for those who are watching now, can you just talk us through the process of how, from a business point of view, you look at that venue and say it's going to make sense? And I don't want the specific numbers, but let's just look at that venue, because obviously other promoters might want to use that space, and then if you say your price, they're going to say, how can you? So let's just go for the top price, what it should be. Does that make sense? So when you go to that venue,
You think about it as in higher?
Higher fee.
yeah, as in,
Oh.
yeah, because obviously one price is, your price is not my price. Do you know what I mean?
No, to be fair, a lot of venues just have a document. Yeah, they'll send you a document. It doesn't change. It changes depending on if you add extras. So, for instance, like we're bringing in food vendors as an extra cost, rear stack speakers an extra cost. We de-rigged their stage and built our own stage and got a production team in. We started production build at 7 a.m. So we had to pay £50
Okay,
per hour.
so when you hide the venue, how many hours did you hide the venue for?
Well, we had to change that. We originally get it from I think 1 p.m. till 11 p.m. for loadout.
Okay.
But we needed to start the build at 7 in the morning, so we had to pay £50 an hour plus VAT to start the build.
Including the extra hours you've got for the actual.
So we had to
1
pay from
PM.
7 a.m. to 1 p.m. £50
And
per
then the
hour
high fee.
extra.
And then I think so that's one fee. So when you're doing the kind of things, you have one fee for hire. So what are the other fees that you actually had? So you had to pay for a sound engineer? No.
We brought in our own, to be fair.
Okay. So what
Well, yeah, we did have
you
to pay for one. We didn't pay for it from them.
Okay, so you've got your higher fees.
We paid to use the LED screen as well.
Okay. LED screens. You've got your sound you had to pay for.
We had to-
Branding.
No, but that was
Branding.
separate. That wasn't through the venue. But you just mean
I'm
things
talking
we
through
had
the
to
venues. Just
Oh,
just
through
through
the
the
venue.
venue.
Okay.
Yeah. So we hired the LED screen. We paid for the extra hours. We paid to bring in food vendors.
Security.
Yeah, we had to pay extra. Well, we get security in the hire, but we had to pay for extra security.
How much security did they say they had for you?
They didn't say how many they had, but I had to pay for 5 extra, and this really annoyed me. In fact, you like these stories, yeah? So basically, we do Q jump at a lot of our events.
Okay.
One of the greatest things, one of Taser's greatest ideas for our brand.
Listen, do you know how many ideas I've had, yeah? But people just anyway.
So when we were doing ministry for a little, so I'm gonna take back. When we were doing ministry for a little bit, the queues were crazy. It's 1,500 people, whatever. But you can have 2 queues at ministries. Taser was like, why don't we just try and do a queue jump thing? It's on top of the ticket. It's £5 extra. If you don't want to queue up, you pay it.
Yeah.
Sold like 200 like that. I was like, bro, you just made £1,000 out of thin air. We didn't do anything different. You just made £1,000 extra.
Do you know where I learned that? When I went to ATL.
Okay.
When I went to
American,
ATL,
they do all these, yeah,
you
yeah.
queue up for one queue, free before 11.
Yeah.
That queue gets long, they open up another queue, $20 if you want to get in now. That queue fills up, it slows down. Open up another queue, $40 if you want to get in now.
Yeah.
That queue gets packed, slows down, $60 instant entry.
Yeah.
So you've got 4 queues now.
Yeah. Making money.
Free before 11. It's all midnight now, so that's $20.
Yeah.
The $20 queue is still $20, but now they merge.
Yeah, yeah.
The $40 queue, which kind of moves a bit faster, $60 speedy entry.
You forgot the
You're
parking
all
as well
going,
on top of
yeah,
that.
and you're all going into the same place.
60. No,
And then when
100.
you get in there,
It's
it's fucking busy.
Yeah, of course not.
I said, you know what?
So let's go back to it again. So we've got the higher fee. We've got
No,
security.
I'm finishing the story.
Okay,
so
sorry, yes.
I said to the venue, can we run Q jump? So
Okay.
I'm talking to the booker, by the way, because as you know, there's, especially with bigger venues, there's different people that handle different tasks. So I'm talking to the booker. And bear in mind, this is the 4th or 5th time we've used this venue.
Yeah,
because this
we've used
venue
it like 4
has
times
indoor
with Faded.
spaces, whatever.
Okay.
We use it for Faded, we've done other stuff there. So I've got a relationship, I've worked
Yeah.
with them. So I'm speaking to the booker. Yeah, speaking to the booker. And then I'm like, can we run the Q jump? And he goes, yeah, I think we can. Well, how many do you want to do, whatever? And I said, maybe 200 tickets plus whoever's on guest list or whatever.
Okay.
Right. So then he's been like, yeah, that should be fine. And I said, can you confirm it before I put tickets on sale?
Yeah.
This was 2 weeks before the event.
Why have you started telling people to confirm before you move forward? Because you've had issues where someone has said something and it turns out they don't remember.
I know, yeah, just in general, you want to double
Want
check
everything right.
And also, there could be stipulations. Sometimes venues will say, no, we can't do Q jump, or we can do Q jump, but we need to hire extra security, or it means this, or it means that. So it's like, I need to know before tickets go on sale that I can specify anything that need be.
Did
You know what I'm saying?
they set you like a minimum bar spend there as well? On
Yeah,
top
you
of
know,
everything?
so basically there's a higher fee
Yeah.
and then a bar deposit. So the higher fee you don't get back regardless. That's
Okay.
that's kept. But the bar deposit is
Can we discuss that?
yeah, but we're still on the same story.
Oh yeah, go on.
It gets reduced depending on what the bar does. And if you hit a high enough bar target, you get all your bar deposit back, but they still keep the high fee. So I've said to them 2 weeks before tickets go on sale about the Q jump. I remember I sent 3 different messages and then he was like, oh crap, let me get back to you. In fact, it's better you speak to Dan about this because I don't handle that side of stuff. I've messaged Dan, who I've worked with in the past, messaged him on WhatsApp, oh, can you let me know about the Q jumps, can we run it? And he replies back, this is my personal number, mate, if it's business, email me. Which is fair to say, but bear in mind, this is the 4th time I've chased this inquiry.
Wait. Someone you're bringing business to, you're business with, you've messaged him on his phone, personal, whatever phone it is. He said to you, he's replied back to you on the same phone you're messaging him on, to say, this is my personal phone, email me.
I emailed him immediately.
Did you reply back straight away?
Emailed him immediately. The next day, there's an email chain about the event with one of his staff. I don't think it was him that sent it or whatever. So I've replied back to that, answered their questions, and been like, by the way, still chasing an answer on these Q jumps. Can someone please confirm if this can run, how it can be run, etc. Blah blah blah. No reply. So I've been like, okay, someone's gonna get back to me. We're about a week out now. So now I think it's 1 or 2 days before the event. I've been like, yo, am I listing? Am I listing these tickets or not?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And bear in mind, it's 2,500 people. Q jump is gonna go a long way.
Of course.
Do you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be stuck in a queue with 1,000 people. That's wrong. So I've chased the booker again and be like, Dan still hasn't gotten back to me because I can't even message Dan anymore. He's gonna be like, it's my personal number, mate. Dan still hasn't gotten back to me. Whatever. He's like, it should be fine. How many are you looking to do? I said maximum 400. He's like, that should be cool.
Which could mean no in a day.
Yeah. So I've chased Dan on that email that he didn't reply to again. Tickets are gonna sell. We've sold out in an hour. Happy days. Ding, ding, ding. Whatever. 2 weeks after that. This is a month now. Yeah. 2 weeks from before, 2 weeks after, Dan replies back, sorry mate, just caught up on this. If you want to do a Q jump, you're going to have to pay for extra security. That'll be £60 an hour per person, whatever.
Wait, like, £60 an hour what?
Per
£60 an
hour not per hour, £60 per security guard times 5 security guards to run the extra queue. So like £300. I think it was about £300.
Free bills for what?
No, it's nothing to do with the free bills. It's to do with, I don't have a choice now because I've sold the Q jump tickets.
But technically you've almost
I've wiped all the money I've made from selling Q jumps. If I'd known there was a free bill cost, Q jumps might have been £1 more, or £1.50 more.
Wait, can I ask, why did you react like that to the prices of the security guards?
Okay.
I said per hour.
I tell you this for me is this. I don't see how, or maybe I've not done events as much as you guys have, but you're not adding more people to your event, right?
Same amount of people.
Same amount of people. So I'm just confused how you need more personnel
to manage the queue.
I don't, am I getting it wrong here? Where does...
Realistically, it should just be about allocating them in different places.
Yeah.
Because the main queue can be 1 security guard or 2 security guards.
It's just another,
and the thing is, once the event starts, most of the security there go in.
Inside.
So they don't need it inside at the beginning.
Am I going mad here?
The extra money is going to the extra staff.
Do you know what? I'm not even
Okay,
mad at
okay.
that. My thing is the communication because I'm like, I don't have a choice now. I can't decide to not do Q jumps. I've sold them. It's been done.
Yeah, but
I've said
when you do stuff like that, I always tell you that's your fault because
no. Because what I said to him is, I was like,
I love this.
No,
It's great. I love
No,
it.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm just saying, like.
I was like, bro.
So what you saying about it? You told
No, I'm just saying that, bro. A man hasn't confirmed the email, and you already sold it.
Bro, but I said, in my head, I've said seven pieces of communication within a 2-week period.
But you still didn't get a
on
yes.
average.
You didn't get a yes. This is where we argue. You didn't get a
Yeah,
yes.
I actually hear that, but in my head it's like that is terrible communication on your part.
Facts. But you didn't get a yes.
Yeah. So I'm like, because
You
of
know what I'm
that,
saying?
I was like, because of that, you don't need to swallow this loss. Because
As an event?
I've done everything in my means.
And did the venue swallow it?
Nah, he was just as firm as I am on the point. We fought it out for ages. He gave us a £100 discount on the screen, but he was not letting me not pay for the screen.
I know it's a very irrelevant point, but I'm just trying to figure out where that free bills is.
It goes to the extra staff.
But why? If it's the same numbers at the event.
No, it's the logistics. I'm telling you, it's the logistics. It's just a lot easier.
It makes sense to you then.
Yeah,
But to be fair,
But we've had events,
To be
yeah.
fair, he said 5 people, so if you calculate, it's £60 per security.
Free bills. But
So it depends how many hours.
And also, we've had events.
remember-
We've had events, yeah, where like you can have 2 security guards, yeah, 4 security guards, 6 security guards outside. I've gone outside and I've looked at the way they're running the queue, and I've suggested them do it differently, and it's worked more efficiently. There's 6 men out there. They're just looking at each other. I've come outside and said, no, there's something needs to. I've assessed it. Move this, do that. Gone back inside. Everything's moving smoother. So they've got 6 men out there for no reason. I get that, but with this one, he is expecting 2,500 people.
And then for you
So just in case, have the extra bodies. And if it's to do with
But in my,
I don't know.
In my head, our event's gonna make what 2,500 people spending roughly £30 a head on drinks. That's low end for R&B. So realistically, could clear 100 bags the bar. Telling me you can't take a little cost of extra security.
Nah, he changed it, but it's after the fact. Though.
No, but this is what's mad to me. Yeah? This is
Yeah,
why I
as
say
a venue, it's cheeky what he's
This is
doing.
why I say
Very
people don't
cheeky
think
as a
long
venue,
term.
what he's doing.
That's why I say people don't think long term, because I swear to you, if it wasn't for the fact that there are so few venues, when he calls me this week and like, mate, your night was amazing, the crowd was great, when can we get you back? Fuck you! Are you crazy? Because I don't want to work with you again. But I probably have to, so.
It happened.